Welcome everyone to Monday night's installment of Move and Meditate, sponsored by the Fibromyalgia Care Society of America and myself, Jules Singletary, the founding owner of Gratitude Griot LLC. For those of us that are joining for the first time, I'm a certified yoga instructor, meditation coach, and therapeutic art coach, and so extremely grateful to the FCSA to continue to host these series for their community. And so for tonight's class, I wanted to focus a little bit more on our breath and finding that calmness from within. Hey Keith, welcome for joining. So our breath is one of the most powerful tools that we have to bring us back to the present moment, bring us back into awareness. And that's something to be mindful of, because it's when so much is going on around us, even things that we're not directly experiencing, but perhaps just watching on social media or maybe the news and just absorbing information, our body takes on that information, and at times our body can process that as stress. And for those of us living with autoimmune illnesses, we know how dangerous it can be to take on additional stress, because that can present itself as like flare-ups of our symptoms, right? For myself, that's maybe I'm a lot more tired if I'm super stressed, or experience a lot more brain fog. And for all of us, those symptoms are something different. And even if you're not living with an autoimmune illness, stress can just wreak havoc on the body. Stress is linked to diabetes and heart disease and so many different other illnesses that it really is necessary to make sure that we're being mindful of our stress response, how we're engaging with that stress, or perhaps taking a step back and knowing, this is not really conducive for my well-being, and so maybe I need to draw myself back from whatever the stressful situation or thought process is. And so, as I started to say, one of the ways that we can do that is focusing on our breath. When we're in a really stressful situation or moment, or just notice that kind of things are off in our body, coming back to the breath is a great way to bring yourself more present and to find that internal calmness. And so that will be the focus for tonight's meditation. We will start with a little bit of movement to help loosen up our neck, shoulders, upper body, chest, and then get into our meditation practice. So you're either joining us in a nice, comfortable seated position, or lying down in your couch, your bed, maybe a yoga mat, wherever you feel most comfortable. And just start wherever you're at by taking a few deep breaths. Just beginning to ground yourself and center yourself in your space. Starting to clear out any thoughts, either from the to-do list for Monday or the week ahead. And just start to check in with your body. Notice the sensation of your feet, wherever they're at, resting on the floor. Just taking a moment, feeling that connection with your feet and the earth. And we'll start moving through the full range of motion of our neck. So we'll just start by turning your head towards your right. And come back to center. We'll gently turn towards the left. Bring it back to center. Drop your right ear over to your shoulder, taking a side stretch in your neck. And come back to center. Left ear will drop towards left shoulder. Bring it back to center. Take your chin down to your chest. Come back to center. If it feels okay for your neck, gently look up. Bring it back. We'll do that one more time. Turning to look over right shoulder. Back to center. Turn to look over left shoulder. come back to center, gazing up slightly towards the ceiling. Then take your chin down to your chest. Come back to center. Stretch your arms out really wide on either side of you. You're going to bend at your elbows, placing your palms together at heart center, and drop your chin into your chest. Then reach your arms forward towards your screen so arms are nice and long. Inhale to come back to center, palms back into your chest, and your head rises towards the ceiling as your arms separate wide. We'll take a few rounds like that, so moving through our neck, our shoulders, our upper back. As you reach the arms forward, round your back. Inhale, draw everything in, gaze up, and separate your arms wide. If you have space, you can pull your arms back behind you a little bit to open up through your chest. Palms back into center, reaching everything forward. And inhale, open out wide last time. And come back to center, stretching your right arm up high towards the ceiling. Take that arm back behind you, really sweeping arm circles. I'm going to hit the bookshelf behind me, so I can't do a full arm circle, so you move within whatever space that you have. But even in this motion, I feel the engagement happening through my shoulder joint. And release that arm down, left side, left arm lifts up high towards the ceiling. Take that arm back behind you, however much your space will allow. And then lower that arm down. Last movement practice. Inhale to lift both arms up high towards the ceiling. Twist towards your right and turn to look over right shoulder. Inhale, both arms back to center. Exhale, twist left and just lower your arms by your sides. We'll take one more time, one more round on both sides. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, release left. Inhale back to center. Both palms resting on your lap. Or if you'd like to add some balance to right and left sides of your body, you can bring all of your fingertips together and rest them down towards your lap. And just as we started this class, take a few deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out of your mouth. And for this round, if it feels okay, you can gently rest your eyes or close them completely. And just start to notice the breath moving throughout your body. Perhaps noticing any movement in your belly and your chest as air flows in and flows out. Maybe noticing the air coming in through your nostrils and perhaps exhaling out. Just notice any sensations you feel with your natural breath. Not breathing in any particular way. Just notice how your mind traces that breath. Notice how it follows each inhale and exhale. Notice any thoughts, feelings, or sensations that might come up for you. Can you allow those distractions to float by? Always bringing your attention back to your breath. And perhaps noticing the gentle transition from inhale to exhale. Maybe even noticing a brief pause right after the inhale before it converts to your exhale. Can you feel yourself recline and sit back into that pause a little bit? Just resting in that stillness. Noticing the limitless possibilities of our true existence in that space. The true nature of the mind is rooted in pure consciousness and awareness, calmness, glistening stillness. You feel a sense of expansiveness in that space. Perhaps feeling like your whole being can fill it. Just rest there for a few more inhales and exhales. And when you're ready, start to deepen your breath again. Really feeling your belly draw in on the inhale. Feel your abdomen drop out. Feel the breath moving up through your lung space. Lungs fill with air, chest gets full. Exhale. Maybe feeling your upper back round a little bit. Side ribs drop down. Inhale, drawing a nice deep breath in through your nostrils. Exhale, let it all go. Your next out breath, you can gently open your eyes if they're closed. Bringing one palm to heart center and the other palm right on top of that. We thank everyone so much for joining us live and those that will be watching this on the replay. Thank you for taking some time to do something loving and nourishing for your bodies and your minds. The divine light in me honors and salutes the divine light in each and every one of you. Namaste, everyone. Be well. Feel free to leave us some comments in the chat. Take care and be well, everyone. Bye.